Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today is an exciting day because I'm finally finishing out the rear of the floor, which means everything will fully be sheeted and skinned with sheet metal. If you've been following the project, you know a few months ago I got the bright idea to cut the entire floor out of my Jeep, and now, after months and months of work and building to it, I'm finally gonna wrap this up. Well, not wrap it up completely, but get everything skinned so it will officially have a full floor again. And the other good thing about the video is if you followed along with the floor build series, you already know the whole process I'm gonna do. So this video is gonna be a lot less talking and a lot more working. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and get these seats ripped back out of it, get the doors off, get everything out of my way. Then I can start welding out that skeleton, getting everything ground smooth, finish out the rear body mounts, and start sheeting. So, lots of work ahead of us. Let's jump into it. I just got done pretty much cleaning up all the joints here to get them ready to weld all those shut. I still got to do my flange nut plate, and then up in here, so again I have this bar of the skeleton up inside the tub in the corner coming down, and this bar underneath the back of the tub, and so on and so forth. Now, one thing I was just looking at right here. So this is the top of the wheel well, and it goes in, and that tube is open. And that's gonna be inside the wheel well where all the mud and dirt and water is gonna get flung right up into there, and then it's gonna leak into that tube and then eventually rust that tube out. Now, I do plan on seam sealing that whole joint, and pretty much everything is going to get a layer of seam sealer. But just to help protect it a little bit more, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to take like a 2-inch piece of the 3/4 inch square tube and kind of get it in there, and then weld that along the body, which will do two things. It'll cap the end of that tube and also add strength to the side there and tie everything in together. So that's kind of just something I just thought of. I'm gonna explore this idea a little bit more and then maybe go ahead with it, because I don't think it'll hurt anything. Add more strength and cap that tube to keep water, and it also will be less that I have to seam seal when the time comes. But again, I just wanted to show the skeleton real quick, to show all the pieces that were final. I was contemplating having, a bar come here and a bar come here as side support for there. And I don't know. When you look in from the outside here, then you'll see those two bars, and I kind of want it to be a flat piece. So I don't think I'm going to do that for now, and we'll just see how it goes. And hopefully this panel, once it's welded in, will be strong enough. But we'll see. I'm going to kind of just go with the flow on that. Again, I just wanted to show the skeleton up close for maybe some of you that have missed it in my prior parts. But enough talking, back to work. right, ladies and gentlemen, whew, that was a lot of grinding and welding, but I have the entire back of the floor here welded, ground smooth, at least on the top edges. Again, the bottom sides, I'm still going to wait until I can take the tub off and flip it. I have my flange nuts made and welded in, so now I don't have to worry about getting to the top of this body mount bolt with a wrench or a socket or something. I can just do everything from the underside. Now that that's all done, the time has come to finally put some sheeting in. Again, I'm using 18 gauge. It's the same that I used on the front part of the floor. So I think, yeah, pull it out, cut it out, get it in place. All right. Man, at least I got a shovel. All right, so as you guys saw, I have all the sheeting done in the back of the tub, which is freaking awesome. Now, my joints, I kind of just cut these pieces out with the cutoff wheel just because it was faster and easier. So my like cuts are not the cleanest, and where the pieces meet, not the best, but everything's just tacked in, a couple tacks along. You can see I kind of just have this piece up here. Not the prettiest, but what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take the welder, go ahead and just start stitching these pieces together, which is what I think should be the next step. Stitch these joints together, come back with a flat wheel, get them down, and then I'm gonna come back with the sander and try to get that edge so it's like seamless. Now, I know it's not gonna be perfect, but again, with this whole floor, I'm going to seam seal all the joints, and then it's gonna get, you know, raptor lined. So again, not gonna see it, most of it's gonna get covered. I'm just happy because the sheeting's there, and it actually went way faster this time because I've had experience doing that. One last look here before I jump back into some more time lapse of me welding all this up. Looks good. Here's the underside, in case I know some of you guys are curious. Under here, with the skeleton. Nothing super exciting to look at. Here's the wheel wells. And that side. It's turned out good. I like it. Now, time to stitch it together. All right, gonna get back to work. Here we go.
Perfect.
Lots of welding there. Change of events here. The boys came by, and we got King of the Hammers 2021 playing. We got Scott and Alex here. Beep. Beep. But yeah, race is on in the garage. Welding the Jeep up. We got most of these joints welded. I know I don't have to weld them fully, but for strength, since the roll cage is going to be mounted here, I figured why not just fully weld out the joints just for the extra strength. And I think it'll work. It's nice and strong. I welded that whole edge on the inside here. And again, I'm going to seam seal all of those joints. So all these joints I will hit with the flap wheel, and then again I'm going to take the sander, try to clean them up, make them look good, but it's tied in nice and strong, and I think it's going to be a good base to build the cage off of, and overall work really well. So now, since the guys are here, we're going to hang out, we're going to watch King of the Hammers, drink some beer, and enjoy the rest of the day.
King of Hammers 2022.
2022? Yeah, right there. Beat that thing up. Yeah. It's a good day. It's a good way to spend a Saturday, guys. Hope you're enjoying the race also. See you guys soon. Good morning, everyone. Back. Last night was awesome. A bunch of friends came over. We watched King of the Hammers and just relaxed. It was a good time, well needed. And yeah, congratulations to Randy Slauson, even though I know you're not going to watch this video. But congratulations on being a 3-time king. That is pretty epic. And it was a great race. And can't wait for next year already. So back to the Jeep. Just got a little bit more to finish up here on this rear. We're just going to take these welds, grind them down, sand them smooth, and finish up this video. So let's get changed into garage clothes and get our day started. There we go. All better. So now I can get dirty. Just to recap, so I welded this edge, here, there, and there. Yeah. So the only welds I want to clean up, just because they're the outer edges, are here, here, and here. Also, you can see a couple heat marks because I tacked this down from the underside in a couple places just to help keep from warping when I was welding those edges. Also, as you can see, this front edge is not done yet because I'm going to wait till I pull the cage out to finish that so I don't, so the cage isn't in my way. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Almost done. It's looking great. Look how high these wheel wells are. Like, they're tucked up in there. Not that I need it, but hey, it's clearance. And in the future, whenever I maybe link this and get away from the leaf springs, it'll give me more room to tuck that tire up in there. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's coming. Also, I know that this video is pretty heavy on the time lapse. It's just kind of one of those videos that's how it works out. So, but now, jump back into some more time lapse and we'll wrap this up. All I used was a 120 grit flap wheel. And then once I got the weld down, I came back with an 80 grit piece of sandpaper and just started shaping it. That's it. Luna's excited. I'm excited. The floor is officially in and done. Yes, I know, Luna. We're pumped. We are excited. I know. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Thank you. It's done. Everything is, nice and smooth. It's all sanded. And I'm super, super happy with how that came out. A lot of work, but the end result is definitely worth it. Everything looks good. That's a comfortable driving position for me. So I just have it kicked there. Steering wheel is just resting in place. Again, I think I said at the beginning of the video, I had to order parts. So that might be the next video, is getting this steering wheel finished up. And then also, now that we have the back of the wheel well here to tie the C-pillar into, I can continue on with the cage. So that is, again, super, super exciting, because I want to see the actual cage structure start to take shape. And then after that, its tub's coming off. Well, I guess I got to make my dash and my center console. But after that, the tub is coming off. Finish out the underside of the floor, which will probably be that'll be part 5 of the floor. That may be the last part for the whole floor install, but we'll see. All that will be in future videos. I'm going to wrap this one up here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment below. Tell me if there's something that I should do, or maybe I messed up on, or I did it the wrong way, because I don't know how to finish sheet metal. I've never done this before. So maybe some of you that have experience doing it, let me know where I failed or what I did well, so I can continue that on with future parts on this project. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Perfect.